across the street, 18 feet wide, unnamed alley, and then it spilled out into Fremont Street. 30 seconds. They asked Wyatt Earp how long did it take. He says, I don't know, I didn't have a stopwatch. 30 seconds, almost 40 rounds of ammunition spent. 3 dead and 3 wounded. Tom and Frank McClory, Bill and Ike Clanton, and Billy Claiborne would face off against 3 Earp brothers and Doc Holliday. Some say the Earps set out to murder them, plain and simple. Excuse me. Some say the McClorys and Clanton weren't even armed, but that's impossible, or else 3 of the Earp faction wouldn't have gotten wounded. They didn't shoot themselves. Billy Claiborne and Ike Clanton would run from that fight. They would forever be known for that. Billy Claiborne would leave town under a cloud of shame. He came back within a couple months and wanted to be called Billy the Kid Claiborne, after his idol, the real Billy the Kid, William Bonney. He was a friend of Johnny Ringo's. They were a member of the same faction, the Democrats. No political statement. Johnny Ringo was killed by Buckskin Frank Leslie. You may not have heard of him either, but he was the most dangerous man to ever walk these streets. He was so mean. Well, he killed 11 men in 11 months. It said when he was walking down the boardwalk, he just better get on the other side of the street. He's a member of the Earp faction, brought in to help back up the Earps. He's a former cavalry scout, a gambler, bartender. One time he set his wife up against the wall in his house and shot her entire silhouette with a .45 and made her stand there while he reloaded 3 times. It ended in divorce. Frank is mean, downright mean. He's a nasty man. Don't cross him. He shot Johnny Ringo. Johnny Ringo was a friend of Billy Claiborne's, and Frank doesn't like cowards. So I hope you see where I'm going with this one. They are of the Earp faction, the Republicans. They're going to send in Charlie Storms, the opposite faction, to upset the games. We'll see how this works out for Charlie. They're going to start to call him one-hand Joe, especially the way he bets. We have some social Hi, Bat. Well, speaking of, how you doing, Charlie?
Great, what are you doing here, Luke?
I'm always here.
Get a drink. Should we have a home to go to?
You're looking at it. Are you sure out of punishment?
Now what's that supposed to mean?
Planning on playing again?
What are you guys up to?
Just talking about the game last night.
You're still talking about last night's game, Luke? Give it a rest. The whole town knows about it.
Well, good joke travels fast.
Dad, give me 300, would you?
You are going to play again?
Don't worry about it. Give me the 300. I'm good for it, you know.
I know you're good for it. It's just
So just give me the 300.
you haven't been lucky. He ain't
Joining us?
I wouldn't miss this.
I bet you will.
I wish I could.
Keep running that mouth.
Oh, Johnny, I tell you what. Why don't you just avoid all the anguish and torment and just hand me 300 now?
Why don't you just shut up and deal the cards?
Just trying to be helpful.
I don't need your help.
Oh, you need something.
Think you can deal these cards any slower?
Put it this way, Charlie. The longer he takes the deal, the longer you get to hold onto your money. Imagine that.
cards you need? 5?
Keep running that mouth, Luke. Give me one off the top of the deck.
Don't be a wise
I
man.
know how you are.
Shut your mouth, Storms. Bat,
Oh, there we go.
I don't think I need bother to ask.
What do you say there, Bat? You still in?
I think he had the worst poker face I've ever seen in my life.
Poker face.
That and asking for one, no, I'm a...
Why does everybody have to have a poker face?
Come on,
Well, you
show
might
us what
want
you're so
a
proud of.
There's no mind about it this time. What are you laughing at? Just ante up.
Have you ever thought of stretching out your steak to where
You
you
ever
could...
thought about minding your own business?
Decent
Friendly advice.
I'll help you, Charlie. Let's get this over with.
I told him I don't need it.
Give me a call.
One hand.
Yeah, full house.
Yeah, well, is that all? Hold it.
What?
Now, generally, a full house isn't a bad hand at all.
Full house is very nice and
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't beat a straight flush.
straight flush. Nothing but a
Get your hands off that iron, boy.
How you gonna pull something like that without taking another card?
Calm down.
I am not gonna calm down. You're nothing but a cheat. You know. Get your hands off me.
I insisted you lead our Steve Dexter's door.
Uncock that.
You're supposed to be my friend,
Yeah,
Bat.
that's why you're still alive. Now put that away.
This ain't over. You hear me?
Oh, it's over.
This ain't over, Luke.
Have a nice evening, Charlie.
Stop it. You got a product.
Always an idiot.
We're gonna get somebody killed.
Yeah, well, it won't be me.
You're not making many friends in Tombstone.
Oh, sure I am. Look at them all. I'm talking about that. Oh, come on, man. You read too much into that nonsense. Now, you know that boy can't play.
Well, that's true.
Let's just have another drink. You know, as a matter of fact, it may just behoove him to find himself some other means of entertainment. Because this one isn't quite working out too well for him.
What do you want me to do? Take up knitting?
Now, there's a good safe hobby for that, man. That you sure picked the damnedest friends.
Yeah, you're one of them.
Huh. What a waste. I'll keep them awesome.
It appears that Charlie underestimated Luke. Luke's nickname was the Undertaker's friend. He never killed somebody by shooting him where it showed. Made it easier to bury him. He got off on self-defense, and he and Bat would leave town to go to Dodge City shortly thereafter. He invested in a little place you may have heard of called the Long Branch Saloon. He then traveled south to Texas and in Fort Worth opened the most successful gambling operation of its time called the White Elephant. And when he died, they went through his papers and found that he wasn't just a killer and a gambler. He gave away tens of thousands of dollars to churches wherever he went. And I already told you the difference in the monetary, between then and now. And he was an atheist. No cowboy or gambler, down on his luck, ever left Luke's company empty-handed. He was a very generous man. He died of dropsy. Now we call that congestive heart disease. Charlie, however, and what scared people about Luke is 2 of those shots were in the same hole, directly in the heart. He was dead before he ever hit the floor. And then he went back in and just started dealing cards like nothing ever happened. Charlie here, like I said, moved in permanently to a little place down the street we call Blue Hill, about a handful